Hello, everyone. This is the Abundance Oracle. Please subscribe if you can. I'm coming to you today straight from the shower. So if you wonder about the wet hair, just ignore it. All right, good news. Remember I told you yesterday or the day before that I ended up with two of the roosters that started crowing. I thought I was getting all girls, and two of them ended up being roosters. So my friend Kathy, a real sweetheart, she has chickens too, and she said, I found someone and I have bad news. I said, what? She can only take one of your chickens because guess what, Carol? I have a rooster too now. So, okay, we're both going to go either Sunday or Monday and drop off our two roosters. Mine is very, very handsome. I just need to say, I'll see if I can get a picture. I've never seen such a good looking rooster. If there was a country fair, I would give it back to Erin, the person that sold me the little chick in the first place, because she does country fairs and wins all these awards. And I think I just happened to get a really, really good one. Anyhow, so one problem solved. The other one is a different breed and has these feathers that go up. But unfortunately, you can't have a very loud crowing rooster when you do Airbnb and rent out rooms and everything. So I'll work on that second one, having him find a new home, a happy new home. And the woman we're sending it to has a big pasture. She just lets them run around and has a coop, and they're all happy. So I still haven't heard back from the rescue rooster woman yet. So maybe she'll take the gray one. All right, so another lesson now for real estate. So if you don't like real estate, just switch off. So I have a nice condo in Florida, a block away from the water, and it's in a unit where it's mostly all houses right near Worth Avenue. Okay, so there's only 6 units in this place that I have. And I have one unit, and the gentleman in the front, I think I told you about this, his name is Lou. He owns unit 1 and unit 2, and he called me up and offered it to me. He said if we do it direct, there'll be no real estate charge, and we've both done enough real estate that we just have the lawyers manage it all. So he was asking about $1 million more than I could afford to pay. And it was a 1-bedroom. So a 1-bedroom, if you work your numbers out, it doesn't make as much rent as a 2-bedroom makes. And the current one I currently own in that complex is a 2-bedroom. So I calculated out what the rent was going to be, high season versus low season. Do you rent it out all year round? So I came up with the number that I could afford to pay for it. It had nothing to do with did I like it, did I not like it. I knew the location was spectacular. I've been in there once. It's a nice, roomy place. It's like an antique, has antique tiles, a hand-painted antique tiles. It's really, I find very cool and interesting. And I'll show you if he allows me to buy it from him. And then the backyard sort of is like an L. So he's got the end, and the backyard goes up and behind mine. And then there's a wall because the woman next to him, in between my one I own now, there's another person, and then his units. So I can't connect my old unit that I already own with the new unit yet. But the woman has contacted me previously and said, one day I want you to know I will allow you to make the first bid on my unit. So, okay, there we go. Good. So keep your fingers crossed. There's only one more person. There's nobody else that made the bid. And there's only one more person going to see it next week. So if that doesn't work out, he's going to let me buy it for what I can afford to pay for it. So this is sort of exciting, a new adventure. we'll go on together. It'll be the first time, and now you'll know the story behind it. So I do have a lesson to learn, lesson to teach. Whatever that number is that you've decided your rules and your parameters are going to be, you can make an offer. But if that's the max you can pay, let it go if you can't get it at your price. A lot of people get very emotionally attached to things, and this is not about you living in there full time and having it be the house of your dreams. This is about a unit that needs to look good. It's in the most expensive zip code in all the world, even compared to Abu Dhabi, which is outrageous. So I have my number, he knows my number, and all you have to do is start crossing your fingers and hope that it works out for me. And if it does, it does. So I waited to hear back for him to say that he will consider it if next week the gentleman that's going to see it doesn't see it. So I've waited 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. And sometimes you win the game and sometimes you lose it. But the war is what I'm up against right now. Winning the battle with what my goals of net worth are going to be. So I can't pay more than I can afford. Sometimes, you get people, the husband loves it a lot because it's got a barn or a garage that has all the workshop in it or whatever, or the woman loves it because it's next to her best friend or whatever. This is not about that. This is about making money. So we'll see how it goes. I love you all. Lesson learned. I sticking with it. And you got my word. I'm not going over. Okay, love you tons. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.